right, back to number 9. This actually goes a lot faster when I'm not having to explain it. So when you get to do it, it'll be a little easier. Try and pick a new color. How about, let's go this ugly, yellowy color. Okay, both sets of parentheses have a negation in front of them. And so I'll just do left to right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be my 5th calculation. That is a 5. Now, to get this column here, you have to negate the last thing you did in that set of parentheses. And in the parentheses, my first step was in pink. My second step was in green. So to do this calculation, I'm going to look at this green column. And that green column goes false, false, true, false. So you negate it. Change every F to a T and the one T to an F. So true, true, false, true. Then I'll go over to the other set of parentheses, and I guess I'll use this purpley color. All right, and to do this negation here, which will be my 6th calculation, to get this column here, the negation is in front of the parentheses. So you negate the last step that you calculated in the parentheses, which would be step 4, which is this column here. And so I look at that orange column, which was true, true, false, true, and I negate that to become false, false, true, false. Which brings me to the very last step, which is gonna be, how about this blue color, this disjunction. Now, to get the result of this or, you're like, well, it's something to the left or something to the right. It'll be the last calculation that you did to the left of it. So you have to look at all of this over here, because something over here will be calculated as an OR with something over here. And it's always the last step. So the last step we did over here was step 5. And the last step we did over here was step 6. So I have to compare what I just highlighted in blue, and you have to do an OR in between them. So it's going to be true or false. And remember, on an OR, as long as one of them's true, it'll be true. So this will be a true right here. And then you've got true or false. That is also a true. And then we've got false or true. That is also a true. And then true or false, and that is a true. And I would do all this on my paper. And then in my math lab, when you go to put them in, they will do it, let me use a darker color, how about gray? They will do it row, they will have you enter these things in row by row by row, like you saw on the previous slide. So anyway, this one turns out to be a tautology because it's all T's. My final result is all T's. Let's see if my highlighter will work here. There we go. My final result was all T's. That was so much fun. I would really suggest getting colored pens and pencils or highlighters or whatever, and because the color really helps you focus, and numbering at the top also helps you remember, okay, what did I do first? What did I do second? You know? So, especially when they're this obnoxious.